Hi guys, welcome to your reading. This is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I'm speaking to somebody who is a visionary. You are a leader. You are someone you are a very strong spirit. You want a lot, you're ambitious, and you deserve it. You know how to, I'm getting like, you're meant for great things. And you know this. I feel like maybe you've always known this. You are creative and you are ready to take bold action. This is the King of Wands. You have become the King of Wands. And you know, you have this knowing in you. Maybe you've always known that you are the king, you are the queen of something. Like, you deserve a lot. You have this kind of royal, big energy spirit. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, you will know, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You are passionate. You've always wanted a lot. You know you deserve a lot. Maybe there were some hardships, some false programming or beliefs that made you feel like you weren't good enough or made you question whether you would get it. But I feel like your soul, you've always known you're meant for great things and your hard work has paid off. Because I got the Tower, right? And normally the Tower card is about some upheaval, like some truth being unveiled, the destruction of something all of a sudden. So maybe some of you have been through that recently where, I don't know, some kind of truth has been shown to you, some kind of old system or old ways have been like destructed. Maybe you've changed the way you think about things. Some of you have come to this realization all of a sudden. But for some reason in this reading, the Tower card, what I'm also getting from it is the way you've been on your path. Can you see how it's like a winding path up the Tower? And then the Tower, if you look at it, it's almost like I get like a castle vibe from it. So I feel like you're on your way to something big. And can you see that explosion at the top? That for some people is the destruction, the upheaval of something, but it's for your highest good. You are going to be shown something, or already have been shown something that you needed to see. Something had to be, the old ways had to be burnt, destructed for you to create this new path, this new, I don't know, this new maybe belief system, something new for you to, that is going to get you to where you want to be. And for others, there might not have been a destruction or a sudden upheaval, but you have come to these realizations of who you are, what you want, and you're not backing down now. You're not giving up. You're not letting things get in the way. You're staying strong, because after that, I also got the Strength card. You got the Strength card. You are staying strong and you're going to get what you want. That explosion at the top, you're on your way, and then poof, all of a sudden, that's what it might be. All of a sudden, some of you are going to come to what you want, will manifest and come to you all of a sudden. It will be like fireworks. It will be this sudden, like explosion of something, but it's not necessarily negative, because I know the Tower card can be associated with something negative, but that's not what I'm getting from this. You have stayed strong. You have also, can you also see this strength? But there's also a lot of love and compassion there. Maybe that is your strength. You've realized compassion, loving, being a kind spirit is actually your strength. It gets you through a lot of difficult things, and you always stay focused on the positive. Like, okay, this is a negative thing that's happened, but how do I learn from this? How do I grow from this? How do I improve and evolve? Like, I'm not staying stuck in this negativity. You've got this strength in you that keeps you going. And we've got the Eight of Wands after that. So what you want is coming in fast. It's time. And that's what I was saying with this Tower card, like the explosion, the sudden explosion. What you want is coming in. It is time. And you have been in hermit mode. You have spent time by yourself and worked on your craft. You have put in the time and energy into your craft, into what it is that you want. You've just kept going. You've been doing the work. For some of you, this is the work on your craft, on your career, on what you want. For a lot of you, this is working on yourself. Leveling yourself up emotionally, mentally. Keep going, keep working on yourself, releasing what doesn't serve you, staying positive. But I'm definitely getting working on your craft, like really putting in the work in something. Maybe your ambition, something creative, something you enjoy. It's time. You're taking the bold action now. You know it's time. You're ready. And if you haven't, you're about to. Because something is changing in your belief. I feel like maybe you're starting to see the strength in you, because in another deck, we got strength again. Again with the Lion. That could be significant for someone. Maybe a Leo, maybe some sort of Leo placement in your chart. Something about the Lion being brave, being strong, and standing tall. And then we've got cleansing. You've also cleansed. So yes, this is for the people that have been working on themselves, cleansing their energy. You've cleansed something out of your system, out of your field. That is now you've got this strength, this forward movement. You're not stuck anymore. You're heading in this very powerful direction. And then we also got from the same deck, inspiration. This is definitely what you've been working on, what you want. This is something you're inspired to do. This isn't like working hard 9 to 5, doing something just for the money, but you're not enjoying it. None of that struggle. This is something that inspires you. This is something big. This is passion I'm feeling. And this is what makes you happy. This is the butterflies with the transformation. This is what's going to make you happy. This is going to transform your life. Keep going with what you're doing. And then we've got trust the journey. So faith, trust, surrender, and patience. And twice we've got cards with these hands around this kind of ball of light. So what I'm getting is some of you there's something, some of you working with your hands. You're doing something with your hands. I don't know what it is. Or there's some sort of energy that you're harnessing with your hands. That could be relevant for someone, but twice we've got that. So I feel like that is relevant. And then we've also got from another deck, balance and awakening. So this, without doubt, you have awakened to something new. You have realized there is no point in doing things like your career or doing things that don't align with your highest good, don't align with what you truly want. You are now focused on what you are inspired to do rather than doing what you felt like you had to do. You are awakening to something. There's also a lot of beauty, a lot of I'm seeing butterflies, which is transformation, but even these colors, they're so beautiful. There's some sort of beauty you're seeing maybe in life. Maybe you're feeling happy again because you're doing what you truly want to do. And it says, realize your growth and changes and embrace awakening. Embrace this moment. I feel like you're going to look back because you are heading towards success and abundance. And when you get it, you're going to have everything you want. It's going to be incredible. But you're going to look back at this time like, I'm so proud of myself that I stayed strong. My inner strength really shone through. So whatever that means for you, different people, this will be like staying strong, not giving into negative thoughts, believing in yourself. And for some of you, this will be the strength in your compassion, in your love, believing in the good, even when there isn't evidence of it around you. But you will look back at this and be like, wow, what an incredible time. I used to look back at my journey and be like, when will I get to where I want to be? But you're going to look back and be like, what an incredible time. I transformed. And I'm getting like, that was magical. That was incredible. And then we've got balance. So this, I feel like maybe this is your energy. This is your strength, your energy to be a go-getter, get what you want, put in the work, believe in yourself. You keep going. Where people would give up, you've kept it up. Maybe you gave up in the past, but it was temporary. You weren't ever going to settle for less. You kept going, and I feel like you've kept the balance between being that strong person, taking that bold action, but also this compassion feeling that I'm getting from this is your strength also, this compassion, love, time for yourself, healing, compassion for yourself as well, giving yourself time and honoring your emotions, doing the cleansing. Hold on, where is it? The cleansing, the healing. Like it's been a good balance of action, the masculine and the feminine, resting and receiving, honoring yourself, the creativity, the joy, all of that, but also putting in the work. Keep going. So there's been balance. And for those of you that are feeling a little bit, some of you might be feeling a little bit tired and a little bit exhausted, like you're on this journey, you keep going. Or maybe you're just all work. This is something you're enjoying doing, your passion, but you keep going. But maybe for some of you, you do need a balance of rest and also replenishing your soul. Like doing something that makes you happy. Maybe being around people, being in situations, listening to certain music or reading certain books, doing something that makes you feel good. Maybe going out in nature. I don't know. There's something about keeping the balance for some of you. You need some more balance. But for others of you, this is a sign of the balance within you. You are a well-balanced person. Achieve harmony within yourself, creating stability in all areas of life. All areas of life. Not just work, get what I want, keep going. Or some of you that are on this healing journey, so much focus on the therapy, on the healing. Great, that is good. But also have some time to play. Have some time to show your nervous system new experiences. I made a post on this on my other TikTok where it was, you don't need more time to heal. You need to show your nervous system new experiences that will rewire it, kind of change how you react to certain things. So that might be relevant for someone. And then from the deck that I pulled this one from, which was Trust the Journey, about faith, trust, surrender, and patience. Trust, you're on your way. Have faith. You are almost there. And then from the same deck, I've got the scales again. Can you see twice? We've got balance and scales. We've got scales there. Then we've got it here. This could be something to do with a Libra sign. I'm getting Leo, Libra. You don't have to be, but this could be relevant. Authenticity, truth, communication, and trust. We've got trust twice. You really have to trust, or you really are trusting now. You are believing in this. Be honest with yourself and your partner, we've got. So for some of you, maybe you're not voicing something that you need to voice. That is for someone specific. Okay, let's go to the Threads of Karma deck next. Let's see if there's more about some clarity on this, or further message, maybe some further guidance for you. You are staying strong, you're staying focused, and it is paying off. And what you want is coming in. Okay, what have we got? We've got face control issues. And then bottom of the deck, we've got let the truth set you free. Okay, so this is definitely for someone about be honest with your partner. Someone is not voicing how they truly feel. Someone is not being honest about their own needs or what they feel about something, or there's some kind of truth that you need to be honest about with yourself and your partner or people around you. Like maybe some of you need to stand up for yourself, or maybe there's something you need to be truthful about. That's what I'm getting. We've got, this is quite powerful, like screaming, like letting it out. So from this, I'm getting someone that's like held something in, and you need to release it. You need to scream. You need to get this energy out of your body. Look how powerful that is. And it says, speak the truth you've hidden. Your need, your fear, your regret. Freedom begins there. You need to set yourself free with something. And that is the truth. That is letting out how you truly feel and being honest. This could be to do with somebody else as well. Possibly being honest with someone, standing up for someone, standing your ground, being real with them. We've got face control issues. Trying to control others only limits your own freedom. Let go of the need for control and trust in the flow. We've got trust twice before and then trust again. There is something about maybe something you're trying to control, trying to make something happen. You need to just let it be. Be honest, stand your ground, be real, admit it to yourself and others what your truth is, and then just let it be. What is best for you is what will be. Don't try and control the outcome. Okay, I'm going to go to the Spirit Animal deck next. Oh, okay. Quite a few come through. I just want to say before I move on to this deck, at the bottom of the Threads of Karma deck, we've also got Heal Parent-Child Karma. So this is for someone specific. Something about, I think this, for someone, there's something about your relationship with a parent. Healing the bond with your parents frees you from the past. It's time to release the old wounds and move forward. You are heading in this incredible direction, right? Like I said, I know that's not what the Tower card normally people get from it, but for some reason I'm just getting that you are heading on this path. You are heading somewhere new. But for some of you, there is still some relationships that need healing, and it doesn't mean, oh my god, there's a lot of work to do. No, sometimes it is just about letting the past go. You are heading in this new direction. You don't want any resistance. You need to, okay, we had the cleansing card. Some of you have done it, and some of you need to do a little more of this cleansing, releasing from your energy anything that's holding you back. Let it out. And this could be to do, for some of you, this could be to do with a parent, whether they're around or they're not around anymore. Sometimes, for me, I've had both experiences. We're speaking to a parent, letting them know how I feel. It takes time and energy to work with them, but improvements do come. And for some, with another one of my parents, I've just learned to let it go. I'm never going to get the answers or the acknowledgement or apology from them. So I've just learned to accept them as who they are. Whatever I've learned as a result of having them in my life, I focus on how strong it's made me, how it's made me also have compassion for people and be grateful for who I am and the fact that I'm not like them, and that I can think deeper, I can be more compassionate and kind and care of others' feelings and not be selfish and just be wrapped up in my own trauma and all my own stuff. No, the fact, and this could be you having compassion. You've evolved past them. I feel like you've evolved past your parents. There's something about your energy, something you're cleansing or you've cleansed and you are elevating above that. But maybe for some of you, there is something about letting go of something and being honest and standing up for yourself. And that will help heal the relationship. For some of you, sometimes just like I had to accept, you might have to accept that you're not going to get everything you want from your relationship with a parent or both your parents. And sometimes you just have to accept for the good that he is, but don't let it stop you with regret of, oh, I wish I had this, I wish I had that. It's okay to feel that, but through your healing journey, there will come a time where you have to let it go and trust that the family you're born into doesn't always mean that's your chosen family. Like the direction you're heading in, you will have your chosen family. You will have people that just feel like your soul family. That's for someone specific, someone that's going through that. Okay, the spirit animal deck. Interesting, we got a lot that fell out. So I'm just going to read them all. They all came out, so I'm not going to pick and choose. I'm just going to let you know what's come out. So we've got miracles. This is the hummingbird. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. You are incredible. Like I said, you are somebody great. You are somebody powerful. And you've come into this life, into this existence for a reason, to transform the energy. Maybe the situation you were born into, the family you were born into wasn't ideal. You've transformed something, and who you are becoming is somebody incredible. We've got miracles. I feel like your life, your existence is a miracle in itself. The stuff you've endured and overcome, and the fact that you've kept your compassion, your love, your strength. And the reason I keep saying compassion is because out of this deck, that is the cosmic energy, compassion fell out. And I don't know why. I felt like it was a mistake or it didn't fit and I put it back in the deck, but there are no mistakes. I see now how it fits into this reading, but I didn't before. Then we have fire. And this is the tiger. So we've got fire at the top. This is the tiger. And it says, I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. This is you. You are the fire. You are the bold, brave person. You've got so much strength. We've got strength come out. We've got so many, we've got awakening. We've got, you are ready. You are ready to take this action. You're unstoppable, I'm getting. You are this fiery energy. And that's the third time we've got a feline animal. We got lion twice, and now we've got tiger. Then we have keeper of secrets, and this is lynx. Take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowledge. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you'll find your strength. Strength again. So this is a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But what I'm getting from this is, it says keeper of secrets. And if you look at his or her face there, I'm just getting like, you are wise. You are aware of a lot. You are aware of people's things they've been through, maybe people's wrongdoings, but there's strength in your silence. Now, I don't want this to be contradicted. It might sound contradictory, but it doesn't mean that you keep quiet just to keep the peace for somebody else. Absolutely not. That is not who you are. Speak your truth, but there's something about, you will speak your truth. You should unleash this energy, but at the same time, I'm getting, there's going to come a point where you've done all of that, and yes, there will be improvement, but you might not get like I said, the acknowledgement, the apology from people. You might not get exactly what you want, but just trust you do everything you need to do and don't try to control the outcome. And this could have been who you were, even a keeper of secrets, keeping quiet, keeping the peace. I'm getting that's for someone specific, but in silence and solitude, you will find your strength. I think this is about, you've said what you need to say, you get it out, but you don't get caught up in the drama. You go back to your solitude like the hermit. You know where your strength is. You find your strength in your solitude. That is what I'm getting from that one. And then we've got greatness. Like I said, you are somebody great. You are here to do great things. This is the elephant. And love is your strength. Leadership is your path. You are a leader, like I said. You are ready to take bold action. You are a leader. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. Naturally and easy. And then we got freedom. Look how powerful that card is. This is the horse. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. You are powerful. Again, we've got strength come up for like the 4th time in this reading. I've never had that before. There is definitely, like I said, you're a strong, powerful spirit. Yeah, this is incredible. And that was the reading of the spirit animals. Right. How are we doing for time? Okay, okay, you know what? I normally reach for the Mystic Forest deck quite early in the reading, and I didn't this time, so let's see if there's anything in this deck. Something just flew out. We've got you decide. Again, this like light, power, energy. I'm just getting like a really strong energy. When you give yourself freely, I'll start again. When you give of yourself freely, you expand your energy. If you only give to get, it will feel like a burden or drain. Be genuine, give from your heart. You decide. I'm showing you this picture to also get your own interpretation from it. What this means for each person will be different, but you know. And then we've got starlight at the bottom of the deck. Don't slow down manifestation through hesitation or worry. Keep the faith and create light in the dark. The path of the stars is made by the same energy. Starlight. Right. Let's go to the inner child deck. Let's get either a message from your inner child or possibly something about your childhood. We've got something come up with the parents, so maybe there'll be something about what you experienced in your childhood. Right, we've got 2 that have come out. Home is where love shines. Home is where love shines. So if you never had, actually before that I say that, let me see if it's confirmed by the second card. My first language was crying and no one translated. I was just about to say for this one, home is where love shines. So if you were in an environment, you grew up somewhere where you didn't feel like there was a lot of love, you didn't receive the love you needed, you wanted, that doesn't mean that you don't deserve it. It doesn't mean that you won't get that in life. You know what I said earlier about chosen family, your soul tribe? There's a lot of people that are in that same boat with you. You might not have met them yet, but a lot of people grew up in situations where they didn't get the love they deserved. And you might love also, your love is your strength as well. You love very deeply and passionately, and you probably didn't get that kind of love from people. You didn't feel safe. You didn't have people, your parents probably didn't have your back. With the same strength and passion and protectiveness that you have over yourself and over the people you love, you might not have got that. You might have not felt that, and that's why you become the parent you needed. Who you are now is exactly what you needed growing up. The way you love, the way you care, your strength, just this incredible energy that you are, you didn't have it. And it says home is where the love shines. That wasn't your home. Yes, that's where you grew up, but that's not really, it didn't feel like home. Something about you just didn't feel like you fit in, or you just felt like this isn't it. There's more. And you will have that. You will find that. That's where the love is. And I feel like your light, your love shines very bright, and you will attract those with the same energy. And then your first language was crying and no one translated. This just further confirmed what I was feeling about this card, about who you were. People didn't fully get you. People never translated. Maybe they just weren't meant to. That situation you grew up in was to make you who you are. But it doesn't mean that you have to find the love with them. You have to get them to understand you or love you or give you what you want. Speak your truth, let it out, and let go of the outcome. Let go of controlling the outcome. Keep going in the way you're going, and you will have that home feeling that you've always wanted. Oh, bottom of the deck, I've got, at the table, I tasted belonging. And I'm getting for someone, maybe, this could be for someone specific. Maybe in your childhood, there was an environment, maybe a friend's house, another family member's house, somewhere where you actually, this is, again, very specific, but somewhere where you felt like you belonged, somewhere that was almost like a reprieve from your house where you grew up, or the dynamic in your house, somewhere where you actually felt happy. This could be school, nursery, I don't know, somewhere where you felt joy, you felt You felt more love, you felt more peace in a different environment. And for some of you, this is what I was talking about, your soul family. Your inner child will be so, your inner child is going to be so happy. Your inner child is proud of you. It knows where you're heading. It's going to get this. It's going to get that soul family, that feeling of belonging, love, joy, peace. Everyone's at ease. There's no arguments. There's no nothing draining your energy. And the people you connect with will be the people that are just like you. They will just get you. That's what I'm getting from that. Okay. I'll go to the Y deck after. Let's go to the self-care wisdom deck. Let's see if there's anything further on this, maybe some clarification. Okay, we've got very interesting. 2 cards came out. First card, speak up. Just like this one, speak up. Someone really needs to speak up and speak their truth, stand on their ground and not be afraid of losing. Some of you might be afraid these people will shut me out or this person won't get me and they'll reject me. You need to speak up, speak your truth. This is the time. You are heading in a great direction, but there is something you need to release. And then we've got change. I feel like when you speak up, you stand your ground, you'll be so proud of yourself, even if you're standing alone. You'll be so proud of yourself. And you are strong enough to do this. I already know that. I already know you are a strong spirit. Some kind of childhood trauma or something. And for anyone that's new with this, with childhood trauma and stuff like that, it doesn't have to be some big thing, like some big accident or something that was so traumatic. Sometimes being neglected, being ignored, growing up in a strict household, that is very traumatic for a child. So I know a lot of you already are familiar with all of this, inner child healing and all of that, but for those of you that aren't, there is something you need to speak up about. Someone you need to set boundaries with, stand your ground with, because you are powerful. You're not here to be a people pleaser and beg for people's love. That's not you. Speak up, speak your truth, and this will bring about this wonderful change. Look how peaceful and happy she is. The change you are experiencing or about to experience through what you're doing and speaking up on your truth, I see a really beautiful change for you. And it says, a resistance to change is a resistance to life itself. Open your heart and mind to new beginnings. And behind the speak up card, we've got, if you avoid conflict to keep the peace, you start a war inside yourself. I truly, truly believe that it is not worth having that pain in yourself just to keep the peace or silence with others. And that's not who you are. I know that that is not who you are. That's probably what you did because you thought you needed to survive to do that. Oh my God, and at the bottom of the deck, we've got rebel. Your spirit is strong, powerful. You're a rebel in terms of you're not following the ways what other people tell you is right for you. You are standing strong. You are rebelling against that which you need to rebel against, that which you need to speak up against. Just know that about yourself, how incredible you are, and how, trust your intuition with this. Okay, we're going to go to the why deck next. So if you have a question about why is this happening, why this, why that, whatever it is, get it in mind and let's see if this why deck can answer this. And I like to pull these cards during the reading and not before, because I pull some cards before I start filming and some cards during. This one I love to do during just to see. I don't know why. Okay, there's 2 that have come up. We've got to push you out of your comfort zone. And I'm really getting that you are this powerful energy heading in this new direction. You've put in the work. You're doing so much. You're so, I know it sounds like a simple word, but you truly are great. There's something so great and incredible about you. But there is maybe one part of your life or something in your life, and I'm getting this to do with your parents, your childhood, something that needed to heal, maybe a relationship, something you needed to be pushed out of your comfort zone for, something you thought you could never do. But this is happening to make you do it. And you might be alone in this, but it's okay. You won't be alone forever. And then we've got to remind you to have faith. Take that as you will, what that means for you. It will mean something different to different people. And then at the bottom of the deck, we've got to help you find your inner strength. This all happened for you to become this incredibly strong person. This strength you have found, your newfound strength, everything you've been through, it had to happen that way for you to become this person. And you might think, did I really need to struggle as much as I struggled? Did it really have to be this hard? Listen, there are people out there that haven't faced half of what you've faced. and they are not half the person you are. They don't have half the strength you have. You were always going to overcome these things. You were always going to overcome these hardships you faced, and that's why you went through it, because of who you've transformed into. That is the message. Okay, for everyone that stayed, anyone that stayed till the end, I've got the Angel Whispers deck. Let's see what comes out. Maybe a synchronicity of numbers you've been seeing, or numbers that are important to you. I don't know. But yeah, let's see what the angels have. Okay. We have got Destiny. So 111. That could be significant, or the number 3 could be significant for you. The Angel Whisper is follow what you feel. Listen as your intuition helps to guide you to what you are manifesting. The inner whispers are helping you to create all that it is you desire. Listen, lean in, and follow your soul. And then we have the affirmation, life is always happening for me. I am allowing myself to lean into what feels good. You, and this is it, lean into what feels good. You are following your creativity, your passion, what it is you truly want to do. You're leaning into that. You're not doing what you thought you had to do, or what others told you had to do. And the first sentence of the affirmation is, life is always happening for me. Whenever I see this card, I feel the need to say, life doesn't happen to you, it's happening for you. Even if it doesn't feel like it at the moment. And like I said, because of who you're becoming, this evolution of your soul, of your being, of your life. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. You have completed a task that is in alignment with your soul's journey. The divine is letting you know that it sees you, and that all of your persistence is paying off. You are being acknowledged. It's paying off all that work you've put in. And that's what, where is the card? 8 of Pentacles, I believe it was. You've put in the work. You have put in the work. Okay? We see you. The universe sees you. You are being acknowledged. The affirmation is, I take steps to stay in alignment with my soul's journey, and I reap the rewards of my persistence. You're about to reap the rewards if you aren't already. This is your destiny. You are destined for this. Everything you've been through, everything you're becoming, everything you're gonna achieve and experience. Okay, that was your reading. Let me know how it resonated in the comments. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, or if it helped at all, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one.